My name is Casper. I'm from the Netherlands. This is a 1974 Beetle. It's a 1303S from Karman in Germany. My father has imported it 21 years ago from the United States, and we've had it ever since with a lot of pleasure. About 3 months ago, I took a trip to Poland from the Netherlands because I'm here right now on a 5-month internship as part of my university program. It was a really long trip, I think 1200 kilometers. In the beginning of the trip, right when we entered Germany, we had a few problems with the electrical system. We had the lights started to fail and the windshield wipers, and also the windshield blower on the inside stopped working. So we pulled the car over and we called the road service, and they temporarily fixed it by hot wiring the fuse box. And after that we were able to drive further with full working electronics for about 100 kilometers, and then it stopped working again. So we had to drive without electronical driving aids, so to say. And overall it was a very interesting trip. I think the longest trip I ever took while driving in this car. As soon as I got to Poland, I realized that the reactions here are a lot different than in the Netherlands. People here, they will come drive next to me and wave at me or thumbing up at me, or they will scream garbush, garbush. So they are definitely a lot more enthusiastic than people in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, they might look at the car or stare at it for a few seconds, but it's nothing like here in Poland. Since I got here, I've been only driving this Beetle, so only driving an old car, and it's in the winter it's less nice than right now in the summer. Right now the weather is great, you can have the roof off at all times, so it's a lot nicer than driving a car with a fixed roof. And the overall experience of driving this Beetle has gotten better and better along with the weather and my time here. I've been growing and growing to this car and liking it more. So I think that right now I would prefer it over a modern car. But when I first got here, it was deep winter and the windshield wipers and lights weren't working, so I would have probably preferred a modern car back then. But it's definitely a recommendation for in summer to have a car like this. For now, me and my father, we either have two plans. Either we fix up the interior and make it a really nice car, so the door panels need replacement, the new radio would be nice, wooden steering wheel, and really make it a nice car. But me and my father have also been thinking about selling it and buying an old Porsche. But then there is my sister, who doesn't really want us to sell the car because she's emotionally attached to this, even though she never drives it. She always tells us, do not sell it, do not sell it. But when we say to her, maybe you want to drive one time, she says, no, I don't want to drive it because it's stick shift and it's very hard to drive. But we can sell it if it comes down to her. I think the Beetle, the Volkswagen Beetle in general, is a representation of the German ability to build cars. This was the first car they mass produced. I think there have been over 20 million cars like these have been produced. So that's alone a statement of how good these cars are and how well they are built and how much people like them.